Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I go by Salty Pretzel, and I am a person who loves reading tarot. And if you watched my previous video, this is my first real reading. Um, and I'm just so glad you're here. Please stick around and let's see what the cosmos has to say for you and the collective at this time. See what comes through on this day. I am using the Light Seers Tarot. It's one of my newer decks. I noticed a lot of people use it, and I love the modern interpretation of the Rider-Waite. I find that very beautiful. So I figured I would use it today. Alright, Spirit. Spirit's right over there, as you can see. Alright, what do you have for the collective today? Let's speak to the collective today. I'd like a general energy read on the collective really quickly. Just a few cards. Much appreciated. Ooh. The devil. You got the devil. Alright. Well, that makes sense. There is a lot of challenge going on right now. A lot of swords energy. A lot of things are being brought to the surface at this time. The devil invites us to look at the things that we have ignored, left in the dark, because it's fun to focus on the light. It's fun to focus on the light. It feels good. It feels good to focus on the light. The devil is inviting us to look at the things that we don't like to look at. And that's not always the easiest. This devil especially, he has his hand outstretched, kind of giving you an offer to perhaps address bad habits or addictions that have been ignored, or things that may need to come to an end. He's here to take you towards that gate so that you may alchemize this information. The collective I'm speaking to, I think that you will understand what alchemy is. And while you might identify as a light worker, there is an importance that the energy I work with is primarily, I love living in the light, but I understand in this world, it is necessary to have darkness in order to create a balance, in order for us to frankly exist. Confirmation birth there. Oh. The Hermit and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, please go out into nature. Please go out into nature. Sit with the feelings that you are dealing with right now, because there is a seed of inspiration there for you. We are just a few hours away from it being Gemini season, the sun moving from Taurus into Gemini. I don't know about you, but I have been quite taxed by the Taurus energy this past month. I'm a Leo, so Taurus is also a fixed sign, Leo is a fixed sign, so whenever there's like Taurus energy, kind of like there's like a tension there, because while I love Taurus energy and I value, this is when everything becomes green again. I have been very encouraged to just sit and wait and be patient, and my little Leo self doesn't really like that very much, so So yeah, go out in nature, be still, and sit in the stillness like the hermit is here. There's something waiting for you. There's something waiting for you. Messages from the divine, and the collective I'm speaking to, I know, is very psychic. And if you don't use your psychic gifts yet, you are very close to doing so. So there is a lot of inspiration here for you. It is here. It is waiting. It needs you to receive it. I also got the Knight of Pentacles. We were talking about slowness. And the Knight of Pentacles is slow. This Knight of Pentacles is walking with his horse following behind. There's no need for speed. He's dropping all of these seeds from his hand, and they are nestling themselves into the ground. These pentacles. The gardener. What seeds have you planted in your life? How are they showing up for you? That's maybe perhaps seeds that you planted in this Taurus season will begin to sprout with the Ace of Wands, that fire coming through. What else we got here? It's a beautiful day, but man, it is overcast and unseasonably chilly. Actually had to put on a little something to put over my shoulders today. I have. Alright, so this is what you're facing. I got an Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Alright. And I know everyone's like, I know a lot of people associate this with money, and this is anything that you've been working towards. This is like the karmic fruits of your labor, what you've been putting your time and your energy into. A new seed has come. That was at the bottom of the deck. I'm being guided to look at these cards once more. Yes, so this devil energy that is here, no one's happy to see the devil. I get it. I get it. But what it's saying is like, the message I'm getting is like, sit with this. Sit with this. Okay, I'm being called to share this. I received a download about the devil energy about a month ago, I believe. And I'll share that with you now. So, I had a vision that the devil, he was a very tall man, and he was dark, like, like a shadow, essentially. But he wasn't entirely a shadow. But it was like, instead of the light shining on him, it was like shadow just clinged on him, right? And when I was observing the devil, he looked at me and he knew I was there. And I saw what he was doing is he had a crook he had like a shepherd's crook. And he was catching these shadow beasts. And these shadow beasts would go into, once he caught them, it's like he did it so expertly. He knew what to do. And then he would put them in this sort of corral, to keep them in there. So that was like his little sheep. And when he did that, I was like, the understanding I had from that moment was that, oh, this energy, this dark energy, this master of the dark, the devil, the gatekeeper of the dark, this energy, he catches my darkness and he contains them, puts them in a place so that they're not forgotten. And I learned a lot from that. And when And when I went through this, I was able to see there was like this very large, shadowy beast that he had been taking care of for years. And it was very slithery. It was like a giant snake creature that was very slithery and quick. And I shone my lantern, like the Hermit, which this card doesn't have a lantern. It's like you're the lantern. But the Hermit tends to have this lantern. And it was like I shone my light on this creature, and I was able to see it, and it was still moving so quickly, and I could see the scales and the way it was slithering and moving. And I was just so mesmerized, and I was like, wow, thank you. Because I could feel the power. And I knew that this shadow is a part of me, right? And the collective I'm speaking to, you have an understanding that the shadow, you have shadows as well, and they need to be acknowledged. As a reader, you will never see me say that that shadows are bad and evil and you should run away from them and avoid them. While they can be very cumbersome and they can be harmful, they are a necessary part of our existence, and our souls are strong enough to handle these shadows and address them. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. So that kind of gave me, like a better understanding of what the devil energy, the master of the darkness, is in many ways. So maybe that'll help somebody, that little story. And I'll just continue. We still have some cards to go, so let's see what shows up. Ooh, Judgment and the Empress, huh? Wow. Judgment and the Empress. Let me look at these cards. The Empress, she is ready. She is ready to... She has that earth in her tummy. Wow, beautiful. And the Judgment card. You are at a point where you are receiving your divine fulfillment, is what I'm getting. You are in a position to receive your divine fulfillment. Congratulations. Wow, what else can you tell me about these cards? Judgment and the Empress. Spirit, please. You are ready to receive your divine fulfillment. You're right there. You're right there. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. Oh, that is so exciting. The devil is a part of this. You gotta look at the dark. You gotta be in the dark. And I think this collective knows this. Absolutely. This collective understands this. What can you tell me? Oh, here we go. The Emperor and the Hierophant. Very masculine energy here. The Emperor and the Empress. Wow. This is like the divine feminine and the divine masculine are coming together. And it's almost like the Judgment is like I'm getting like the consummation of these two energies. It's your soul is becoming one, truly, in this reality, in this world. The divine feminine and the divine masculine are coming together, balancing, helping one another. And when you have balance within the divine feminine and the divine masculine, working with the devil is a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake. You understand the feminine. The feminine understands the value of the darkness. I mean, how else? Before, before she, uh, I mean, we are born in the darkness, and we leave this world out of the darkness. And the Emperor, he knows the way. He protects her, keeps her safe. The Emperor doesn't lead the way, sorry. He makes decisions and he will act. But the Empress leads the way through the darkness. That's what I'm seeing. And through this unification, your soul, I keep wanting to show this judgment card, your soul is coming up to reach the divine and say, hello, I'm here. I am realized. Hi. And there's major celebration because we also got the Hierophant here. And he's in utter bliss. He's speaking with the divine. As you can see, these steps to the divine. And he is there. He is there with the word divine. He's made it to the top. And he's saying hello. Oh my gosh, guys. Congratulations. There is this 7 of Cups here. You might have a lot of opportunities right in front of you. And you may not know what to think of these opportunities. The energy I'm getting is follow your soul. Follow it. You know how to do it. Again, with this Devil energy, embody the Hermit. Sit with this energy. Alchemize it. And you will receive this, the Ace of Wands, this understanding, this deep understanding, which is received from the divine, which was due to the fact that your divine feminine and your divine masculine have come together and are working together and are being realized. Wow. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Okay, one more card. One more card and then we gotta close this out. I am so happy. I am so very happy for you. Great job. Great job. Can you hear my kids screaming? That's too many cards, Spirit. We gotta... let's get one card, please. Yeah, if you hear hollering, it's my kids. They are on summer break now. Good stuff, huh? Okay, 3 of Wands. You're ready. You're ready to meet these challenges. You're so ready. You know, I said challenges, and I mean, there is a challenge with the Devil. He's definitely like a tester, for sure. Usually this card is depicted traditionally as ships coming in and someone observing them coming in. What I'm seeing here is this person is ready to dive in. They are ready to experience this. You are ready. You aren't afraid. You're doing it. And I am so happy for you because guess what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to come together exactly the way that you would like it to come together. Because from my personal experience, waiting for perfection, it allows a shadow aspect of yourself to come through and say, oh, that's the reason not to do this thing that your heart feels called to do. Because it's not perfect. That's a shadow. It's not true. Just do it. Didn't know I would be promoting Nike in this video, but Seriously, do the thing. I mean, this is why I made videos on this channel, because I had been in this state of, oh, I have to have the right lighting, I have to have the right stage presence, I have to have the right words, I need to map out each episode. Like, no, let's just do it and see what happens. And I encourage you to do the same. Your divine feminine and masculine are here. You are embodying them. And you have the ability to enact what your soul purpose is. You're ready. Congratulations. All right, I think I'm going to close this out. I really hope this helped whoever needed to hear this. May you receive it when you are ready, because this is a very important message. We don't give ourselves enough credit. We're used to running and running and running on the hamster wheel. So we think, oh, there's something else we have to do before we can finally reach our fulfillment. It's not true. It's all an illusion. I'll be thinking of you as I go throughout my day. And I wish you the best of luck on your journey. And if this resonated with you, say hi. Say thanks if you want. Just leave a comment. Or like to let me know that this is what people want to see. I'll probably be doing it anyway. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here and being present in this moment with me. You are deeply guided, and you've always been, and you always will be. May you find your true path fulfillment, and may you find your 10 of Cups. See you soon.